Hi everyone, Alan again with another tips and tricks video. Now we're gonna work on a VLX wash from Vari-Lite. This one's got a couple of errors. So if we look, we'll go into fixture, status, and you get LED COM board number 3. You got LED uploads, errors, um, all types of communication errors and LED uploads. Usually these, if we look up at the driver cards, if you notice the red LEDs in the top left hand corner, they're blinking alternately one to the other, but they always stay lit a little. They never go out completely, they just alternate between the two while staying lit. That's for COM, and this means that on this board the COM is okay. And if you look here, you got two green LEDs. Those are for power, so they got their 2 voltage coming in, so this one is okay too. And if we take, for example, this one here, only one LED, so it's missing 1 voltage. And here, they really alternate between the two while going dark completely. They turn off, they switch to the other. So this means here that there's a COM error here when they alternate like this, because they need to be like this here. They stay lit a little. So usually what happens when this occurs, your comms are coming in to this circular board here through this wire, and if we look underneath, there are traces there that go round this way, and they go inside all the cards, and they're all, if you see a little better like this, you see all the junk and all the dirt that's in between the through holes that go on your driver cards. So there was oxidation on this. I'm going to need to take that board out, clean it to make sure that humidity didn't get in between here and, you know, on the connector on top. We can't see it here because it's too dark, but there's a connector there. So we'll need to take this machine apart and make sure that this board is clean and that your COM wire makes contact with every one of the LED driver boards. So that usually will be your COM and upload errors. Mostly, I'd say 90% of the times, that's the problem. And the other problems we saw was the cards weren't inserted properly, and there was one pin that was bent and didn't make contact. So these are things that can happen. You have to be very careful when you put them in. And you have to make sure that your board here is clean. And these little through holes that you see in the middle of the screens, the little dots, if you got humidity in between the two of them and there's oxidation there, then you're surely gonna have problems. And if you look at the connector, how dirty everything is. So I'm gonna need to take everything out and clean it. So you see here again, there's a bunch of shit there, and here too. So this is the problem most often about COM and uploads for the LEDs. So if you get error messages like these, first thing to check, take it out and clean it. And a lot of times we had to replace that whole PC board. It happens a couple of times that there was too much oxidation and the traces got eaten and they weren't making contacts properly anymore. So first thing to check, if you get an LED upload error or a COM error, you check this little board here that goes all around, and you make sure it's clean, no oxidation. So there you go, quick tip, Vari-Lite VLX wash. So like my Facebook page, like the YouTube channel, subscribe, and post some comments. I'll post some more vids. Thanks for watching.